Sam, how much more complicated does your job get this week, not only being without Christian, but without Dan Arnold, since he was a guy you had kind of found some kind of rapport with? How much does that change things for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Christian's a great player, Dan as well, but we have guys who are able to step in. Obviously, they do special things on the football field that you can't necessarily replicate, but, but we got guys who can step in and do the job. Sorry. So we're excited about, the opportunity that those guys are going to have to be able to get on the field and help us out.
With Tommy making a couple plays last week, I mean, he seems like a different type of tight end than Dan. What's that adjustment like, and how would you contrast those two?
Yeah, I mean, they're similar in ways that, they can run routes, they can block. They're just, Dan, I think, is just, a little bit taller. I think that might be the only difference, but they're both really good players, really good, people who can stretch the field in the passing game, but also, do their job in the run game.
All right, we'll go to Steve Reed, followed by Will Pelagic.
Hey, Sam. I was going to ask you about Chuba Hubbard, who is obviously getting his chance this week. First of all, how much does it hurt not having Christian in there in terms of throwing defenses off with all the stuff that he can do? But also, what have you seen out of Chuba that you like?
Yeah, obviously having Christian out, it's not ideal. But again, like I said, it's a great opportunity for Chuba and Royce and some other guys to be able to get in and help us out. Chuba's been doing a great job in the run game, just being able to find the hole and once he kind of understands where to hit it, he gets north really fast and that's something that he does really well, and we're looking forward to him doing that on Sunday.
Sam, I know that this might fall in the line of a trade secret, but I guess what have they told you that they want you to change about yourself and the way you run the offense with not having Christian at your disposal?
What are the coaches saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they're not asking me to change much at all. I mean, obviously there's, like I said, there's things that, Christian does out there that you can't replicate. But again, it's just, following my reads and following where I should go with the ball. And, those things don't really change for me.
And have you and Robbie done any kind of extra work together just to try to get that chemistry going back again?
Yeah, me and Robbie are always, working obviously in practice, but then spending that time, whether it's in between periods during special teams or, after practice.
All right, we got time for a few more. Let's go to Jonathan Alexander, followed by Sharon Thorsley.
Hey, Sam. Of course, like you mentioned, you can't replicate what Christian brought. But what do you think, as one of the leaders of the team, what do you think you will need from Chuba for you all to be successful?
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have to do anything special out there. It's just him going out there and playing good football, doing his job every single play. That's what we ask everyone to do, and we're not going to ask him just because Christian's out to do anything more than that.
Hey, Sam, what are your impressions of Trayvon Diggs and that Dallas secondary and how well they've been playing recently?
Yeah, I mean, they've obviously been playing really well. They've been doing a good job creating turnovers, especially Trayvon Diggs. So he's a good player. But again, I think for us as an offense, we're looking forward to the challenge, and we're excited.
All right, let's finish it up with Joe Person.
Sam, Matt told us last week at the end of that game with Christian out, they really trusted you to kind of push the ball downfield. What did that mean, and do you think you're going to be doing more of that without 22?
We'll see. I think, even with Christian in there, we're always kind of looking to take shots when we find opportunities to. So, but yeah, I mean, I thought we did a good job of pushing the ball down the field last game in the second half specifically. So we just got to continue to, for me personally, I got to do a good job of, making sure that if it's there, I throw it and I'm accurate with it. But if it's not, just to be able to get down to, whoever the check down is or whoever's, my second read.
Also, want to ask you real quick. It doesn't look like you've ever played at Dallas. I guess you'll be seeing a lot, unless it was a preseason game. I guess you'll be seeing a lot of these NFC stadiums that you hadn't seen a lot of. Is there anything when you go into a building like that you hadn't played in before, like sight lines or anything that you're kind of checking out before the game?
Yeah, I actually played there in college, but yeah, I've yet to play there in the pros. Which might be a little bit of a different experience, but being able to go there during my college days was awesome. AT&T is a beautiful stadium. Obviously, they have that opening there, kind of right in the middle of one of the end zones that you're looking at. So that's something that I think we just gotta get used to there. But besides that, obviously it's a great spectacle. A lot of people are going to come out for the game, and we're excited about it. We're excited for this opportunity.
That game go?
What's that?
Your college experience. I'm sorry I didn't know that. Can you kind of give us a breakdown?
Yeah, no, we played Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. We lost, but I got to experience the AT&T Stadium. Went to Dallas, so good little experience.